Everyone, this is Jann, and what I'm going to show you how to do today for the video is how to do a bowl. Now, if you recall, last time we did a trivet, and what I want you to do is to see how I started this, go ahead and watch that video on the trivet. And then what you're going to do is you're going to sew your rope exactly the same way, like if you were sewing a trivet, and you're going to do a 5-inch circle. And that's the size of a coaster's generally what I use the 5-inch for. So once you get the coaster done, size, what you're going to do is you're going to turn, let me change hands here so I can show you. You're going to lift up your coaster here, and you can only lift up so far, so you're going to lift it up gradually. I would say lift it up about halfway from there, and then when you get a full lift, like right here, it's only going to lift as far as your machine cover comes out right there. So what you need to do is just start out and do like one round of it going halfway, and then start lifting it up and finish out the length of your rope. So what I will do is go ahead and start doing this, lifting up and everything. And I am on, let's go over here. I am on a 6.5 width and 2.5 length. Let's see, that looks pretty good to me. I'm looking at the coaster right now. Okay, I have 14, you can use a jean needle. I'm just using my embroidery needle. I have 14s in my embroidery needles, and I'm using the embroidery needle. And I have a variegated thread up here. And then I have just regular orange in the bobbin there. Okay, and I have my speed control on, and it is at about the first level right there to do these. And then that way when I push on the foot pedal, it's not going to go any faster. That's just a good speed that I like, but if you want it slower, go ahead and put it slower. Okay, that's the trivet we did last time. So I'm going to go ahead and remember what you want to do. I'm going to put a pin right here so I know when I do a round. And then what I'll do is when I start sewing again, I'll turn it up halfway until I do a round. And each round I do, I might do halfway, then one more, and then the full deal up here. And then finish it off with it at that size. Now, if you want the base bigger, that's just going to make your bowl a little bit wider on the bottom. So let me go ahead and start and complete that, and I'll come back when I've already lifted up so you can see what that looks like. Okay, be back in a few. Now you can see how I have tilted the bowl, and it's starting to create the sides of it, and I've only done 2 rounds, and I stopped right here because I put a pin in it, and that means a round for me. That's just for my reference. And I'm getting ready. I'll probably get one more round done, and then it will go into a different color and make the edge. So this will be a shallow bowl, and it's not going to be a real big one. So let's go ahead and keep going. But I wanted to show you this, and as I do this, I am tilting it all the way up to the edge of the machine here. Okay, like that. Make sure that you keep this side of the rope and this side of the rope should be in line with your presser foot here. And I have mine marked with a red Sharpie so I can see it a little better. Okay, I'm going to finish this out and I'll come back in just a few. Okay, everyone, our little trinket bowl is finished here. And you can see I used 2 different colors on it. It's not real deep. I didn't want it deep. I wanted it a shallow dish. And the fabrics that I used, this is Timeless Treasures right here. And this is some Glorious fabric. And this is the shimmer fabric on the top. I also did the fringe up here when I ended it. And I did that the same way that I did our little trivet here. Okay, and when you want to make your fringe, you can use this purple thing here, and that will release how the rope is twined on there, and then that way it'll untwist really well. So you can do different things with your rope. You can go on the internet and see what other people are doing. You can twist it and turn it and put all kinds of little pretty things on it for your bowl. But I like this bowl. Let me turn it this way. You can see how shallow it is. The bottom of it is about, let's see, I started a 5-inch circle. And then I started coming up the sides, and it has maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7 rows of roping up. And it's not very deep. It's only not even 2 inches deep. But I like a lot of the bowls shallow like that because it's easy to get into for your little trinket dishes. Okay? So now we have a trivet, and now we have a little bowl that we can use for Thanksgiving. You can put a little dish in that. You can put a little bowl in that on your table, a little glass bowl in it, and have your servings in that glass bowl. Anyway, have fun with this, okay? Thank you again, and until next time, I'll see you again. And if I don't do anything before Thanksgiving, have a nice Thanksgiving. All right. Bye for now.